Over the last few days, I've learned a lot about my new group mates. Keenan is a business major, Alex is from Crown Point, Indiana, Sydney really loves animals, and Audrey's favorite place to go is the beach.
Good shot.
After playing tennis with my group, I learned a lot of things about each individual of how, and also learned how well we get along and how well we might work together. And a few of the things that I've learned was that Sydney loves the color blue. Alex swam for 14 years. Suraj was born in India, and Keenan played football for St. Norbert in Green Bay, but decided to move closer to home, so he came to UK this semester.
Last Wednesday, since the weather was nice, my group and I decided we would play tennis outside. And although we have never played tennis really before, most of us, we were actually pretty good. So I think now we're pro tennis players, and we might actually play again sometime. But I learned a lot about my group when we were all playing tennis. I learned that Alex loves to run. She ran in high school, and then now in college she runs every day at the JC pretty much. So good for her, because that takes a lot of motivation, and I could not do that every day. Keenan just moved here from Wisconsin, and he just transferred to UK this semester. So good for him, because that's probably a big difference. And Audrey just loves the beach, and I just came from the beach a couple weeks ago for spring break, so definitely love talking about the beach because I love it and I miss it already. And Serge plays rugby, which I have never seen a rugby game before, so I'm probably gonna have to check it out if he ever plays an intramural or anything here. So definitely learned a lot about my group, and I think we all get along pretty well, which is good. And hopefully we play tennis again sometime, because we're pretty good at it as a team.
During our group activity, I learned a lot about my group members. Audrey swam competitively since she was 5 years old. Alex has never been on a plane. Sydney likes Italian food, and Serge is from the windy city of Chicago.
Last week, we ended up playing tennis with our group, which turned out pretty interesting, but I did end up learning a few things about my group members. Audrey used to run cross-country socially, which is cool because I also used to run cross-country. Keenan's from Wisconsin, and he also has siblings, which I also have siblings as well. And then Serge is from Chicago, which is actually only about an hour away from where I live, so we're both pretty far from UK. And Sydney's a nursing major, and I'm also a nursing major, so turns out we all had something in common with each other, and it worked out well.